What's up, guys? Welcome by a new episode of Road to Our Dream Life. Today it is Monday. Yesterday I had a rest day where I basically do self-care things, and the day before that I had work. Last night, so between Sunday and Monday, I had my best ever HRV ever. So that's great. That's definitely an improvement. So that's what I'm happy with. Between Saturday and Sunday, I had my lowest ever track, so that's also on the other side bad. Um, but I think I'm improving in HRV, and it's also with feelings. So I think that's definitely something that I can be happy with. Um, it is 8 a.m. right now, which means it's time for breakfast and a coffee, of course. So that's what I'm making now. Also, I just yeah, yesterday I cleaned my whole room, trimmed my beard or what wants to be a beard, whatever. I just did a lot of things for me, and I felt pretty good. Right, I was just journaling, and I was doing my daily journal session where I just write down my task for like one paper a day, and I just think about things. And one thing I noticed is for the past couple of days, and to be honest, it started to be going on in my head for a longer time. Is that I want to become a professional athlete. That's a life that I would really like to live. That I would love to live. Of course, I'm 21 years old, or I'm 20 years old. But if I finish my burnout, if I get rid of my burnout, if I fix that problem, then I'm probably 21 years old. I'm really old. In any sports, I will be old, really old to start. I will be really late. Yeah, that's the truth. But I don't want to be in my old days. I don't want to be 90 and think back on life like, all right, life is really good. I did what I loved. I did what I wanted to. I would have loved to become a professional athlete though. I don't want to look back on life with regret of not trying something. I don't think that's something that I can live with. I want to be old and think back on life and think, all right, I tried everything that I wanted to. I tried everything that would give me joy. I tried everything that I would love to. That's how I want to look back on life. I don't want to look back on life with regret. I just want to look back on life with all the things that I tried and all the things that I did that I loved. And if I don't feel it as something, then so be it. But I at least tried it, you know? And I think that's the same with this thing, with becoming a professional athlete. Of course, I am old. Of course, there are going to be a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of people doubting me. But I think if I don't give it a try, I can't live with myself. So I'm just going to give it a try. And yeah, first I have to fix my burnout. First, I have to be able to move freely to do whatever I want in the physical aspect. I have to be able to train, etc. And that's not where I am right now. So firstly, I have to fix that. But after that, I will probably start and make this dream come true. I'm not sure in what sports though. I'm thinking of speed skating, but it can also be because the speed skating season just finished. And I watched it a lot on TV, so that's just now really fresh on my mind. It doesn't really matter though. The fact is that I would love a professional career in any sports. I love training in that way. So that's what we're going to see in the future. Firstly, I have to fix the burnout problem though. All right, guys, and that is a couple of hours later. To be honest, I've been editing the videos from last week. I've been grocery shopping. I've been visiting my grandma. I've been walking with my dog, and I have eaten lunch. Also, during the walk with my dog, I saw some people from my internship from last year that brought up some negative thinking, according to like my irrational fear that people don't like me, that I'm not good enough for people to like me. So I was just calming down from that right now. Just doing some deep breathing, some feeling the stress that comes up, feeling the panic that comes up, just to feel that, and then hopefully I can process it, learn my body, learn my body that it isn't necessary to think in this way, just so I can come up from this irrational fear, that I can improve on that, that I can fix that. For the rest of the day, well, it's already 2:30 p.m., which is for me time to eat a little snack, drink some tea. So it's time for that. All right, so I was reading in the book The Mountains You Drink, whilst I was drinking my tea. And in there, they also talked about irrational fears. And apparently, if I think like whatever will be fine, I will get rid of the fear, that I will be less afraid. That way, I will learn to be less afraid for irrational fear that I have. All right, guys, it is the next day, and I just came back from therapy. That's not true. I've been back for an hour, but I came back from therapy, and therapy was pretty good today. I have it once a month, which I think is not really that much, but I was doing good, and I just have to keep going with what I was doing. So I'll keep doing that, and hopefully, I'll improve in life. Also, I've been thinking about something, and that's my life task, which is I want to protect and save wildlife. That's my life task. That's what I want to be busy with. But right now, I'm not doing it at all, because I have to go to school for that. Well, I want to go to school for that. I want to study biology, but in order to do that, I have to get some other tests that I still have to do. I have to learn them. I still have around 6 weeks for that, but it is 3 years of knowledge that I have to learn in 6 weeks. So that's a really hard thing. But I was thinking, like, I can give up on that already, or I can just try it. And I think I'm going to do the last thing. I'm just going to try it and see whatever happens and see what I can make from it. So the next weeks I'll be learning a lot for school. So that's something that I will always also do. So I think I will just use my mornings to focus on health, to improve health, and I will focus my afternoons to learn for school. All right. Also, I'm not gonna set any goals. I used to do that. I used to pick a way where I want to improve and pick a goal for that to improve. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared that then I'm getting a fast-paced mode where I wanna go really fast, too much, and I'm gonna burn myself out again. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna instead I'm gonna set weekly goals. For example, all right, this week I want to go to the gym 3 times a week, or I don't know, I want to make tests for this subject, etc. That are the kinds of goals that I want to set, and they're all just related to the two main priorities of my life right now. And so I make progress in those two things. So that's how I want to do it. Um, that's how I want to make progress. How I wanna track it. But the progress towards these two goals have to be made in the next video, because this was it for this video. A little bit of a shorter one, a little bit of a different one. I didn't really get too much done on camera. Well, whatever. It is what it is. I see you guys in the next episode. Later.